But what we've done is we put the system in the cloud using cloud door controllers. So instead of traditional access panels, these door controllers talk to our servers in our co-location facility over the internet, and they're monitored and managed through a web using a standard browser. What this does, is lower the cost. So there's no server to buy and maintain, and the whole system piggybacks on existing network infrastructure. You monitor and manage the system from anywhere, so there's no need for a security operations center, and it's much easier to integrate your security system with other cloud-based services, like our own cloud video surveillance system. The cloud is inescapable today, and most business functions are moving to the cloud and being deployed under software as a service models, pay-as-you-go models. So most companies these days use these and other cloud services to run their business operations. The main driver is lower costs. There's no servers to take care of, no equipment to buy and maintain. You pay only for what you use. They give you greater flexibility because you've got access to your resources from anywhere, and greater reliability because as part of your service, you get a dedicated team of experts working 24/7 to keep everything up and available, something only a large company could afford before. Also, a lot of companies are moving costs from capital expenditures to operating expenditures, which is extremely attractive. Security has been one of the last segments to move into the cloud because, well, it's security, and it always seemed better to have all that stuff locked in a room on site. But security is moving into the cloud anyway because it has to. Cloud-based services enable access to sensitive business data from mobile devices, organizations, mission-critical information is out in the world and in their employees' pockets. That means network and device security and reliability has gotten better as more and more people become to rely on it. There just isn't any reason anymore that physical security systems shouldn't be moved into the cloud as well. And top of that, there's a ton of money to be saved. And if you look around server rooms these days, there's just not much left in them. And probably one of the last things left in them, the DVRs capturing the video and whatever computer they got running the access control systems. So one of the biggest advantages of moving to a cloud-based security system is the low lifetime total cost of ownership, which can be up to 75% lower over a 5-year lifespan. Now, it depends on the configuration, but it's clear that if you have a remote facility with just a couple of doors, the per-door cost of running a server to manage those doors is extremely high when you can only spread that cost over 2 or 3 doors. Not just the hardware cost of the server, but the personnel cost of keeping it up and going with a high availability. And oftentimes, there's no one actually dedicated to doing that at those small facilities. With a cloud-based solution, all of those costs go away. Not only that, installation is less expensive. There's no server and no management software to install or configure. No IT expense. Our cloud door controllers are truly plug and play. You simply plug them into the LAN, they phone home to our servers, download their configuration, and just instantly start working. Door configuration for particular doors can be done in advance through a browser. Even if you have advanced features like alarm deactivation, where you come up to the door, you swipe once to unlock it, swipe twice to disarm the alarm system. Or if you need to make changes after stuff has been deployed, all of that configuration can be done by our support staff without a site visit usually. So with this cloud-based system, you get better physical security. Remote management lets you make changes anytime from anywhere. So if it's anything that's time critical, it can be done immediately by the proper people. Rule-based notifications, they let all the right people know what's going on wherever they are, whenever. There are minimal single points of failure. Essentially, if you're connected to the internet and your internet's working, your system's working. And even if you lose internet and power, your access control systems keeps working because our gateways have backup power and enough local intelligence, so they'll continue to manage the door according to configured permissions. Also, you get much better data security. We have physically secure co-location facilities where the data is stored. The servers are redundant, so you never lose your data, even if we lose a server. All communications from our servers to the doors are highly encrypted. Our cloud door controllers can only call out. So that means that even if a hacker gets access to your LAN, they can't talk to our controllers, the door controllers, because they simply will not accept incoming requests. All the messages that go to the controllers incorporate role codes. That means that even if someone who has access to the LAN can see the messages being sent, say for instance a remote unlock request, they can't just send the same message and make the door unlock. Our server technology stack is secure because we don't use proprietary technology like Microsoft Windows servers, which need constant security patches. And when security issues do come up, we can deploy patches across our whole system extremely quickly and easily.